MGM for one picture. Thank goodness, only one. And when I got there with my mother, we were separated. She went into the office of Louis B. Mayer, and I went into the office of Arthur Freed. And he was going to talk to me about a movie he wanted to put me in. I'm 12 years old, you know. And I thought he was a producer, but instead he was an exhibitor. And I'd never seen anyone naked before, except myself. So I had no clue about what was happening. And so it struck me so funny, I laughed at him. And I laughed uproariously. I had tears, you know, and he got infuriated. And he said, out, 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 go.
Did you tell your mother?
Well, I was very quiet. I went down and met her in the lobby of the administration building. She came out very quietly from Louis B. Mayer's office, and we walked hand in hand silently to the car, which was unusual. We got in the car driving home. I said, Mom, you won't believe what happened to me. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. She said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as Freed was to me.
Have you tried
but
it?
He came on to my mother. And so we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was, you know, it was better at Fox.
I get a terrible, awful ache, especially when it rains. At first I was afraid to cat, but now I know it's growing pink.
Come over here. You like these pictures? Come over here. You like these pictures?
Do you know something?
What?
I didn't think I was going to like you at first,
Huh?
but I like you now. Oh, Daddy, how I miss you. You're busy all your life. I long to hug and kiss you. Marry me and let me be your wife. Every word I hear sounds like a lullaby when I'm with you. Even funny spinach tastes like pumpkin pie when I'm with you. Ooh. In every dream I caress you, and every night I pray the Lord will bless you. The world's a nursery rhyme, Daddy dear, when I'm with you.
What do I know, huh? But why you chase me for?
I'm Betsy Ware. I used to live in an orphanage, but they were awful mean to me. And now I'm on a vacation.
I know. You told me that. And you don't like my face.
Yes, I
I go get her, huh? Come, you stay in my house tonight.
Was Sean Combs because he's a trafficker, most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, Clive Davis.
Rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994.
But he got a boss too, and his boss name is Clive Davis.
Clive run him. Diddy don't run himself.
Status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Like puppy. The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? All right. No comment from Clive Davis on P. Diddy.
Mary J. Blige and Father MC. And all put together by first this man in the middle here, and then he's passed it on to I guess his son, protege. Yes, Puppy. Yes. Tell me a little bit about this man and why you like working with him.
Because he's not intimidated by youth. You know what I'm saying? He knows the importance of leaving a legacy behind. We need more adults out there that's going to teach the young, such as myself, and basically leave a legacy behind, leave something behind.
And Andre, tell me a little bit about, if you didn't know, the Andre Harrell over here in the middle, and people been talking about you, I've been reading about you in the New York Times, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out here that hadn't heard of you before, but then saw that article in the Times and said, okay, this young man's doing something. Because this guy always asks me what's my age, so you want to know what everybody's doing, how old they are. Andre, what's happening? Tell me about the new ventures that are going on at MCA.
Well, what we did, we just made a vertically integrated deal, which means that we do film, television, and records. And what we are able to do now is take our record stars and cross them into television and film, like a Heavy D. He'll have a television show next year and a film the following year.
Andre Harrell, Puff Daddy. See y'all in a minute.
Andre did to you, it could have stopped with him. But you like the power too much. So all you did was emulate what Andre Harrell did to you. See, you were a victim, and then you became a victimizer. And that's what you chose. And that's because you know Clive Davis, and we all know he has lots of secrets. Clearly, he trusts you. He stepped around Andre Harrell and gave you the keys to the kingdom. Andre was in line. But then again, you had it in for Andre because Andre used to make you suck his dick. And Kim Porter had footage of it.
So my full-time job became managing Puff, and I was doing other things. So even when I let Puff go, for the whole time he was let go, he was always on payroll. I never stopped paying him until he found his next spot.
She was in the bathroom, get high, talking about how she had you by the balls, and sure enough, 2 weeks later, she had that brand new Mercedes-Benz that Andre Harrell paid for.